Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all to this session. Today's class, we are going to start with the exercise 8.3. In the previous classes, we have discussed what is meant by compound interest and how we are compounded annually and how we are compounded half yearly. Yes, based upon those two concepts, I am going to teach you on the exercise 8.3 first problem, where in that first problem both compounded annually is there, compounded half yearly is there. Only if you discuss that, that's enough. This is a basic thing which you should know. So I am just giving you the basic knowledge of that compounded annually problem, compounded half yearly problem, which we have already discussed in the examples. Okay, so we'll go to the first problem. Calculate the amount and compound interest on. We should find amount A and compound interest CI. Okay, yes, what is the formula of amount? You know, principal into 1 plus r by 100 the whole power n. Yes, principal is equal to 1, amount is equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100 the whole power n. But when you are doing the simple interest, what you will do? First you will find the interest, then you will go to the amount which should be paid in the bank. But when you are calculating the compound interest, first you will check the amount which is paid in the bank, then you will calculate the compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Yes, that is the only difference. So you know what is the difference between a simple interest and compound interest now? Simple interest means you will consider the principal will not change. The same principal amount you will consider, the number of years according to it and rate of interest according to the given question. Then you will calculate the simple interest for each year. The principal will not change. But when it is for the compound interest, the principal value will change year by year, because first year if the principal is what you have got from the bank, next year the principal amount will be the previous year interest and principal. Both you add it and you will take it as the next year principal. So the principal will change along with the interest. The principal amount will be added with the interest. So year the principal amount will be changes. It will be compounded. It will be added. Okay, that is the only difference between compound interest. Okay, so what's the first question? We have to find the compound interest for this question. Rupees 10,800. What is this 10,800? Principal. So P is equal to rupees 10,800. For how many years? 3 years. Appo T is equal to 3 years. Time is equal to 3 years. At 12 1 by 2 percentage. So what is 12 1 by 2 percentage here? Rate of interest is 12 1 by 2 percentage. Per annum, compounded annually. Keep it in your mind. Compounded annually. Compounded annually, if it is given, don't want to do anything. Just substitute in the formula and you have to find the amount and compound interest. But when it is compounded half yearly, you have to convert this years to 6 months. Okay. So what is the 12 1 by 2 is 12 2s are 24. 24 plus 1. 25 by 2 percentage. So this is your mixed fraction. So I am converting it into 25 by 2 percentage. So what is the amount formula? Principal into 1 plus r by 100 the whole power n. What is the principal? 10,800. See children, the substitution is very much important. Don't make careless mistakes in this substitution. 1 plus r is what? 25 by 2 the whole divided by 100 the whole power n. 25 by 2 the whole divided by 100. Now 10,800 1 plus 2 into 100, because both are denominator, so it will get multiplication. 25 by 2 into 100 the whole power. Sorry, n is what children here? N is nothing but t. The meaning is n is nothing but t. So 3. Here also 3. 10,800 1 plus 25 by 2 into 100, 200 the whole power 3. Okay. So 10,800. Now you take LCM into 200 into 200. 200 plus 25 divided by 200 the whole power 3. 200 plus 25 divided by 200. LCM. Take the LCM. 200 plus 25, 225. So first you should do the operation inside the bracket. 10,800 into 200 plus 25, 225. Because 200 plus 25, 225 divided by 200 the whole power 3. You can cancel this in fifth table. 5 fours are 20. 5 fours are 20, 2 5 fives are. Again 8 fives are 40, 9 fives are. Okay, 8 fives are 40, 9 fives are. So 10,800 into 9 by 8 the whole cube. So how we will write 10,800? 9 by 3 whole cube means 3 times you should write 9 by 8. 9 by 8 into 9 by 8 into 9 by 8. Okay, so you can start cancelling it. Into table. 2 fours are 2 fives are 2 fours are 0 0. 2 twos are 4, 2 sevens are 0 0. 2 ones are 2 threes are 6, 2 fives are 0. Again 2. See, this cancellation is very much important. 6 twos are 12, 7 twos are 14, 1 5. That's all. We can able to cancel anything? No. We can cancel anything here? No. Okay. See children, after cancelling it, be careful in multiplying it. 9 nines are 81. 81 into 9, 9. 8 nines are 72. So 729 into 675. 675. Wow, it is very big calculation. 9 fives are 45. 5 twos are 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. 7 fives are 35, 36. 9 sevens are 63. 7 twos are 14, 20. 7 sevens are 49, 51. 9 6 are 54. 6 twos are 12, 17. 7 6 are 42, 43. 5 7 10 12 9 4. So what is the answer you are getting? 492,075 divided by 8 fours are 32. See, this much big number divided by 32. Now you have to divide this. 492,075. Okay, now we'll do 2 twos are 4. Okay, 32, 7 1, bring 1 down. Okay, then 32 into 5. 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15, 16. Okay, 35 into 5 is 160. 2 1, 12 you are getting. Bring 1 down, 0. So 32 into 3. 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9. So here 132 into 3 is 96. So here 1 4 2, 24. Again bring this 7 down. See children, it is very much important in calculating this. 32 into 7 we will put in C. 7 twos are 14, 3 twos are 6, 7 threes are 21, 22. Okay, 7s are 2, 24, 3, 2, 23. Bring this 5 down, 5. So 32 into 8, 8 is a 16, 8 is a 24, 25. So you can use again, put 7. So 2, 24, 1, 1, 11 you are getting 0.0. So 110 you will get 3. Something it is like answer is 15377.3. So rupees, what amount is what children? 15,377 rupees. Okay, 377 rupees is the amount. Now what we have found? See children, after multiplying 675 into 9 into 9 into 9 divided by 32, you got 15,377.3. Now we should find compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Amount is equal to 15,377.3 minus principal is 10,800. So we'll take it at 15,373.3. 10,800, 377 4,577.3. So compound interest is nothing but 4,577.3. Okay. Next is your B problem, children. It is somewhat different, okay, but this type of problem we have already discussed in the example. Okay, 18,000 is your principal for 2.5 years. So 2.5 is nothing but n is the years at 10%. Rate is given as 10%. So principal is 18,000, n is 2.5 years. So see, in rate, if it is a mixed fraction, we can convert it into improper and we can do it. But when it is n, 2.5, if you write here 2.5, it is like exponent, which is very difficult for us to solve it. So what we are doing is, I am going to separate this 2.5 into 2 years separately, half a year separately. Only because if I put this 2.5 in the power, it is difficult for us to solve it. So I am separately doing 2 years separately, half year separately. I am finding for 2 years. First for 2 years I am finding. Principal, rate and all 10 divided by 100, 0, 0 cancel, 1 by 10 the whole square. Then LCM, 10 plus 1 by 10 the whole square. 10 plus 1 is 11 by 10 the whole square. After cancelling it, you got the amount for 2 years, not for 2.5 years. If we got for 2.5 years, we can straightly find the answer, no. But it is for only for 2 years. So compound interest for 2 years is how much? Amount minus principal. Amount for 2 years is 21,780 minus principal is 18,000. If I subtract these, I will get the interest for the 2 years, which is nothing but 3,780 rupees. So this is the interest only for 2 years, but we should find for 2.5 years. Yes, upper remaining half years is pending. Correct? 2 years only we have calculated this. We have to find for half year. What I am doing is, since it is a compound interest, I am taking this amount as the next year principal. Can we take it as? Yes, because it is a compound interest. We can take this second year amount as next half year principal. Along with the same rate, time is half year because only half year is pending to calculate. Upper half year. Principal is what? Not this principal. At the end of 2 years, the amount which you are getting is the principal for the next year. Simple interest we have found. We are finding the interest P into R into T divided by 100. You substitute this P, R, T, cancel it. You will find for the simple interest for half year. We found for interest for 2 year here. We found interest for half year. Upper 2 year plus half year, 2.5 year you will get it. So total interest 2 years separately, half year separately, add it, you will get the total interest. Using this interest, can we find the total amount? Yes, principal plus interest. Principal is 18,000 which you got in the beginning. Total interest is 4,869 rupees which you have paid as interest. If you add both, you will get the total amount for 2.5 years. This is the amount for 2 years. This is the amount for 2.5 years. Understood? This is your C problem, children. C. What is the question? 62,500 for 1.5 years. At 8% per annum, compounded half yearly. Be careful, last problem it was compounded annually. So I have directly substituted the rate, number of years, everything you have directly substituted. Since it is a compounded half yearly, you will take that as principal as 62,500 as such. Number of years is nothing but 1.5 years will be written as 3 half years. Okay, va? Yes, 1.5 years, half. 3 halves, if you add it, you will get 1.5 years. Since it is half yearly. Next, R is equal to 8%. 8% divided by 2 because it is half yearly. Half. 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are. So you will get it as 4%. See, everything you are dividing it by half. 1.5 na half. How many halves are there? 3 halves are there. But 3 half years are there. 3 6 months are there. Rate means 8%. I am calculating it to 4% because divided by 2. Now you find the amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power n. What is the principal? 62,500. 1 plus R is 4%. Don't substitute 8%. Okay. By 100 the whole power 3. Because 3 half years. So this 3 only you will substitute it. Okay. Now 4 ones are 4. 4 twos are 8. 2 4 fives are. So 62500. 1 plus 1 by 25 the whole cube. See this calculation only, it is very much important. 62,500 LCM 25 into 25. 25 plus 1 by 25 the whole cube. 62500. 26 by 25 the whole cube. Now 62500 into 26 by 25 into 26 by 25 into 26 by 25. 25 25s are 25 into 25. 5 5s are 25. 5 2s are 10. 11 12. 5 2s are 10. 3 2s are 2 2s are 4 5. 625 you are getting Appo 25 ones are 25. 2500. Okay. 25 ones are 25. 2500. Then 25 ones are 25. 100. Again 25 ones are 25 fours are 100. So you are getting 4 here. Now 326 you should multiply it. 26 into 26. 6 6 are 36. 6 2s are 12. 13 14 15. 6 2s are 12. 2 2s are 4 5. 6 7 6. 6 7 6. Again multiply by 676 into 26. 6 6 are 36. 7 6 are 42. 45. 4 6 6 are 36. 40. 6 2s are 12. 7 2s are 14. 15. 6 2s are 12. 13. 6 7 5 7 1. So what is the answer you are getting? 17,576. 17,576 into 4. 17,576 into 4, because 1 4 is there. I have multiplied 26 into 26 into 26. I got 17,576 into 4 is there. 6 4s are 24. 7 4s are 28. 29 30. 7 5 4s are 20. 23. 7 4s are 28. 29 30. 7. So answer is 70,304. Okay, va? So amount which you are getting is rupees 70,304. Okay, you got the amount which you are paying at the last of 1.5 months. So now we should find the compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Amount is what? 70,304 minus principal is what? 62,500. Now shall we subtract these two? 62,500. 4 0 6 9 1 8 7. So rupees 7,804 rupees you have paid as the compound interest. So listen, if it is half yearly, this 1.5 years will become 6 months and rate of interest will be divided by 2. That's all. You just substitute here and find the answer, amount and compound interest. Okay. Next is your D problem. 8,000 rupees for 1 year, 9% per annum, compounded half yearly. Half yearly means what? The number of years should be divided by 2, which means we have to convert the number of years to 6 months. Then 9% to divided by 2. Okay, that is, but in the question they said you could use the year by year calculation using SI formula also. Okay, simple interest also you can do it for verification. Okay. Principal is equal to rupees 8,000. N is equal to 1 year, which is nothing but 2 6 months. Yes. Then rate is equal to 9% is equal to 9 by 2%. Now find the amount is equal to principal into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power n. Principal is equal to 8,000 into 1 by R is equal to 9 by 2 divided by 100 the whole power 2, because 2 6 months. Now 8,000 into 1 plus 9 by 2 into 100. This 2 will go to denominator, the whole square. So 8000 into 1 plus 9 by 2 into 100, 200 the whole square. Now take LCM into 200 into 200. So 8000 into 200 plus 9 by 200 the whole square. 8000 into 209 by 200 the whole square. So now 8000 into 209 by 200 into 209 by 200, because the whole square. About 2 times we should do 0 0 0 0 cancel. Okay. So okay, then 1 0 1 0 cancel. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. Then 2 10s are 2 2s are 2 1s are 2 5s are. Okay, now 209 into 209. 209 into 2, 8, 9 9s are 81, 8, 9 2s are 18, 0, 8 2s are 16, 2 are 1, 8 2, 9 2s are 18, 1, 2 2s are 4, 1, 8, 16, 1, 3, 4. So what you are getting? 43,681 divided by 5. Anything else is there? Just multiplying these two. I am just cancelling it. 43681 divided by 5. 5 8s are 40. Remainder 3. 6. 5 7s are 35. Remainder 1. 18. 5 3s are 15. Remainder 3. 5 6 are 30. Remainder 1. 0.0. 5 2s are 10. Remainder 0. So what is the amount you are getting? Rupees 8,736.2 rupees you got as the amount as the end of 1 year. Okay, so compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Amount is equal to 8,736.2 minus 8,000 rupees is the principal. So what is the amount? Is the compound interest you are getting? 736.2 rupees you got as the compound interest. Okay, so here listen, compounded half yearly means 1 year we are considering into 2 6 months, and 9%, 9 by 2%. Then just substituting in the formula. Understood? This is your E problem. What is the question? 10,000 for 1 year at 8% per annum compounded half yearly. So half yearly, obvious, like previous problem itself we have to do it. Principal 10,000. N is 1 year, so it is 2 6 months. So R is 8% means 8 by 2 is 4%. So principal substituting 1 plus 4 by 100 the whole square, because it is 2 6 months. 4 1s are 4, 4 25s are 1 by 25 the whole square. Take LCM. 25 plus 1 by 25 the whole square. 25 plus 1 is 26 by 25 the whole square. About 10,000 into 26 by 25 into 26 by 25. Cancelling. 25 1s are 25 4s are 400s are. Then 25 1s are 25 16s are. If you multiply it and see, you can see this. Okay. Then 26 into 26 I have multiplied here. Then into 16 I got 10,806. 816. So amount is what we got? 10,816 rupees. Then compound interest is amount minus principal. Upper 10,816 minus 10,000. So compound interest which you are getting is 816 rupees. Okay. This is the last problem of this exercise which I am going to teach you. I have just taught you the concept whatever we have discussed previously. Based upon that, we have discussed the first problem, five subdivisions, which is entirely based upon the problems which we have already discussed. So this is the last exercise of this chapter, children. So till this, if you go through, it's enough. So this is the last exercise of this chapter. I hope you all understood. Thank you.